What's going on, guys? Big VP back with another Gamecase Arcades video. On this one today, showing off a product slash bundle offered from Ray RPEG Electronics. Me being an arcade builder, or even you might need some custom 3D printed holsters that fit GUN4IR and Retro Shooter Reapers, along with being bundled with GUN4IR sensors for your TV. In my situation, I'm using these for the Retro Shooter Reapers. And yes, these sensors work with the Reapers. Let's take a look. Mad Dog 2, The Lost Good. Sheesh. You know the drill. If you're not following me on all the socials, come here. What are you waiting for? Be sure to follow me at Vic_VP. Click the Linktree link down below in the description. You'll see the website and you'll see quick links to all the socials. Social media is the biggest thing. It's the best thing also. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Be sure to watch all the live streams. Be sure to check out the shorts. I post a lot of shorts. YouTube shorts, that is. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this bundle, which in all honesty, I'll take a little bit of credit for. Because I basically suggested to Ray, hey, make this a bundle. Sell this as a bundle. Because me, as an arcade builder, I always need gun holsters. And I also need the IR sensors for the Retro Shooter Reapers, because the sensors for the Reapers are ugly as hell. So I'll take a little bit of credit for making this bundle. Yes, Ray is with GUN4IR, RPEG Electronics. These holsters work with GUN4IR, and obviously their sensors work with GUN4IR. What are you waiting for? Go follow. Forgot to end that. Go follow. Follow. This video should be fairly short and sweet, but if you know me, besides from building custom arcades, I talk a lot. It's kind of cool. Ray didn't ask me to make this video. I just feel like this video should be made because it's a bundle. I did suggest it. I've ordered so far a good 7 of these. So I said to Ray, I was like, you should offer this as a bundle. But we're going to be talking about exactly what am I holding in my hand. Hey, Vic, I don't need that. I could get like the Namco style ones that you could get on like Amazon. Like, what's so special about these? We're going to be talking about it. Don't worry. But yes, being a custom arcade builder, I sometimes need some custom made stuff. So it's really cool that this whole 3D printing thing is a thing. Again, shout out to Ray. He made me a specific gun holster that I need to install in a cabinet in a special way. Ray offers a different style holster that is basically mounted in a unique way. I'll show you a picture of it here. It's from his actual by Vic 42-inch arcade cabinet that I made for him. It's pretty cool. You can see it there. It's on the side of the cabinet, and it's basically like a slide-in. He's got like a wall mount, and then the holster hooks into the mount. Very cool, but for me, on my dedicated shooters, and I'll take you to the garage, and I'm going to show you exactly how these will fit, I need these to be mounted right up against the wall. Like no gap. The more gap, it's not going to work out for me because of the way I make my control panels. And again, we're going to take it to the garage. But basically what I'm trying to get at is that Ray managed to make me custom 3D printed holsters and mountable. It's kind of hard to show like because it's all black. But mountable in a way that, as you can see there, I have the 2 holes. It's actually 2 different size holes. Again, I'll take you to the garage to explain all that. But he was able to make it work. Now, real quick, again, these do work with the Retro Shooter Reapers. And obviously, they will also work with GUN4IR. I have the Retro Shooter Reaper here. And it sits. You go all the way down if you want. The biggest design feature slash a must with these holsters is the open cavity here. As you can see, we don't have the lens scratching or hitting up against a wall. going back to like somebody might say, hey Vic, I could just get those, you know, from like the arcade shops, and that has this wall here that is awful for your lens. You might scratch your lens like that. I'm not even gonna have it like that. But yes, these, I think you get this on Thingiverse and all that. Other big downside to this is that it's a 3D printed like part here. This is 3D printed. This isn't like rubber. Ray offers it screw style, and it's a rubber. Very nice. Very nice little rubber for your holsters. Now again, I'll take you to the garage to show you how I mount these specific ones that he made for me. But like I said, shoot a message over to Ray RPEG. He can make any type of holster and any kind of cool design that you would want. Last thing I just want to mention real quick, it's very simple, but again, GUN4IR sensors. These are the TV sensors. Look at that. The biggest thing, they're just beautiful as I block it. They're beautiful, seamless, skinny. You can't even tell, but they are on that TV, that 55-inch TV. They're there. They're in the corners. So with me, like I mentioned before, I've ordered like 7 of these. With Ray, I tell him, hey man, I need 2 holsters and I need IR sensors. Yes, they will work with the retro shooter Reapers. The only thing is with GUN4IR, that the sensors are in a T pattern or a cross pattern. Whereas for retro shooters, you got to put them in the corners. So that's like the only big difference. So if you are the type that wants one single TV to play GUN4IR and retro shooter Reapers, you'll have to change the IR orientations. But again, just a quick little video to give a shout out to my buddy Ray RPEG Electronics. These sensors that he makes, this right here, the amount of wire, I believe could go up to like an 85 to like a 90-inch screen. I've so far only put these on a 55-inch screen, and there's a lot of slack behind the TV. So he does them awesome. He makes it great. USB powered. It's one single USB. Usually these TVs, the smart TVs, they have a USB port in the rear. You just plug it into that. And you'll never have to touch these ever again. He does have this convenient like on and off switch. I never use this switch. I don't even know why he has it, but he's got it. I never use it. It always stays on. And like I said before, it's unlike the retro shooter Reaper sensors. Look at this. This is a brand new pack. This is going on a dedicated shooter I have in the garage being built. So look at that. He's got one. Look at that. It's a 4-out. It's all beautifully made. It's like one seamless thing. It's not disconnects. He's got this one. Yeah, you can see it. It's like this one and then branches out like an octopus to 4. Look at the amount I'm pulling. I'm literally pulling right now. The amount of wire for this one sensor. It is wingspan. So crazy stuff. Again, 4 sensors. He also includes the double-sided tape that goes to the sensor to the edge of your TV. Beautiful stuff. So again, I just want to give a quick shout out and a quick kind of bundle review / if you need a bundle made, check out my buddy Ray RPEG Electronics. To end the video, we're going to run real quick to the garage and I'm going to show you my specific needs for that gun holster. All right, we're in the garage and check it out. Yes, yet another by Vic dedicated shooter Time Crisis themed cabinet. People loving Time Crisis. I love that people love Time Crisis. I love that the artwork is just people love it. But yes, I mentioned in my videos, I could either build you a fully decked out plug and play with the system arcade cabinet, or like this cabinet here, I could do just the cabinet alone, nothing else. With that, you could do a couple of add-ons. So for example, stay tuned with this one. This is a cabinet only build. Customer wanted just the cabinet with the artwork. I included the TV mount. I included LEDs, the audio. I'm also going to give them the buttons and the encoders. Those are all add-ons. Again, you could do just the cabinet alone if you want, and then you do all the add-ons and stuff, or I could save you the time and do that. But also on this, I am including those 2 custom-made gun holsters and the GUN4IR sensors. The customer has his own PC and his own light gun build. And yeah, he just wanted a cabinet. So stay tuned for videos on this one. But going back to why we're in the garage, I just wanted to show to you and explain how I build my dedicated shooters and the importance on how I need that holster mounted. Take a look real quick at the control panel here. It's kind of hard to see, but in reality, this is just a big gaping hole where the guns go, okay? The way I cut my panel, if I remove this control panel out, this is literally just a hole. The side wall is what's giving like that enclosed look. It looks like I guess you could say it looks like a piece, but this is actually just a gaping hole. The way Ray's design is, as you can see here, or here, the way his cabinet, or I should say the gun holster design, that holster is gonna come out maybe about 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 of an inch. I don't know, he didn't send me an overhead. I can't mount it like that. That's gonna mess up the whole control panel. I would have to actually make this gaping hole bigger and wider. It doesn't work for me. So Ray's original design wouldn't work. That's where I told him, I said, hey, I need this type of way and stuff. I'm gonna turn the cabinet around and I'm just gonna kind of show you, hopefully. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see because it's a black holster on black wood. But again, I need it to go right up against the side wall like that. In reality, it's gonna go inside this cabinet here and we are mounted. Again, it's black on black. I don't know if you could totally tell from the camera, but yep, essentially that is how it's mounted. Now, what was crazy, I told Ray the first rev we did, he made me just 2 holes, but upon inspection, I had to actually drill out these 2 holes because I had to put the screwdriver in to put the screw in. Let me see if I can find, a screw. I found it. Found a screw that I would actually use. This is a 5/8 screw, so it wouldn't go through the 3/4 inch wood. So basically, if I put this here, and hopefully I have good lighting where you can kind of see it, you can at least see right there, that hole is just big enough for the screw to go through. Doesn't like overlap, it doesn't go through, and hopefully maybe you could see it there, but you could see the screw is flat right there. It's not even gonna touch the gun. Shout out to Ray because he came up with that idea and I was like, whoa, this is awesome, Ray. Thank you so much. And the last thing, again, the big thing to keep in mind with these holsters, this right here is actual rubber. This is a rubber stopper here with a very nice silver screw. So this is removable essentially. Beautiful stuff. Again, be sure to check out Ray RPEG Electronics. Order your bundle today. Tell him Vic VP sent you. Vic VP, Gamecase Arcades.